It all started with my best friend's dad. We were watching the Boston Celtics versus Miami Heat game, and my best friend's dad had the audacity to say, RJ, you low-key look like Jayson Tatum. No, I don't. I don't look like him. Just because we two curly head light skins with fake beards. And well, my beard ain't fake, it's just thin. But regardless, we don't look alike. Look better. Little people, big people, all people. Welcome to Buffed Up Sports. I gotta say, thank you for clicking on this episode. Now, please just make sure you head over to buffedupsports.com right now. That's where you'll find the links to all my social media platforms, easy ways to financially support the show if you're able, and of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel so you'll never miss a new video. And lastly, if you're enjoying the content on Buffed Up Sports, then share Buffed Up Sports with your peoples. Let's get everybody watching and listening. But once again, I thank you all so much for tuning in to Buffed Up Sports. Now, I hope you enjoy this video. So, I mean, y'all seen the last video, right? You seen the video when it's pretty much my last video I posted on here. The video where I went in on Jayson Tatum, right? I pretty much said where our beef started. I said why we have beef. So I pretty much put it out there because I've got asked so many times, why don't you like Jayson Tatum? And I figured, you know what, I'm gonna just make a video once and for all. And now I could just tell people, watch the video if you want to know why I don't like Jayson Tatum. I'm gonna give you all the reasons why I don't. Now, for those who don't know, I'm sure everybody knows at this point, especially if you're a fan of sports, fan of basketball. It's been a little less than 24 hours since Jayson Tatum ruptured his Achilles. We just found this out a couple hours ago, that it is officially ruptured. He's out, of course, for the playoffs. He's pretty much done for next season, too, based off how a ruptured Achilles typically heals as far as timeline goes. But, of course, people have been asking me my thoughts because they know how much I do not like Jayson Tatum. And I want to make this video because everybody's wondering how I feel, and I'm going to be authentic to how I feel. Okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be real, uncut. This is what you get. First off, I'm not the enemy here. I'm not the enemy. Because you know who's the enemy right now? Jaylen Brown is the enemy. Because if he catches the ball, none of this happens. If Jaylen Brown catches a pass, Tatum doesn't have to dive for the ball for a position where his leg could jiggle like that, pretty much. You know? It's not my fault. I'm not on the court. I had nothing to do with this. As much as I don't like Jayson Tatum, I didn't wish this on him. I didn't. I really didn't. I didn't say, oh, I hope this happens. Truth be told, I've probably watched 5 minutes of this Knicks versus Celtics series. When I tell you I don't care about the series, because I don't like either team, I don't care. But truth be told, when I first seen Tatum went down, and then he did the whole wheelchair thing, I'm like, he's faking. I kid you not, I was like, he's faking. So, honestly, Boston fans, I had hope for y'all. I was up there like, y'all be all right. Because I just knew he was going to come back. I'm like, he's doing the whole fake. I thought he was pulling a Paul Pierce. I don't like Tatum. I think he's corny. Some people might think I'm corny for making a video like this, but I hope you watch the whole thing. But hey, some people might think it's corny for the reason I don't even like Jayson Tatum. So be it. That's your opinion. I think Jayson Tatum is a corny person. That's my opinion. Now, I thought he was doing the whole corny act again. I really did. And then I seen he was really hurt. Because of course it came out today, he ruptured his Achilles. But again, he's known for not doing things originally, right? Between the things he says, the things he does. So when he did the whole wheelchair Paul Pierce thing, I thought that's what we were getting. On top of that, Tatum has done it before where he's got hurt and then he comes back like nothing happened. I thought we were doing that. I was wrong. He proved me wrong on that one. But again, this sucks. It does suck because I'm watching, I'm looking at things from a Pistons fan point of view as well. And I'm watching, I'm like, dang, You mean to tell me if we got past the Knicks, if the Pistons got past the Knicks, we probably in the Eastern Conference Finals right now because New York's on their way. They're up 3-1 and Boston doesn't have their best player. If we get past the Knicks, we're probably going to the – and it's the fact everybody just counted Boston as a shoe-in for the finals. It's the NBA. Anything can happen, and you see what just happened. Everybody banked on Boston getting in. Look what happens. I'm just saying, man. But no, I was really just thinking like, dang, the Pistons could have been in the conference finals if we were playing Boston right now. Just refs and our own decisions played us in the end. But hey, who am I? It happens. Again, it's the NBA. Stuff happens. I mean, it still skipped the Knicks. It still skipped Boston. Like, the injury doesn't change anything. I've said it. I don't like Tatum. It's not. I told y'all I'm gonna be real with y'all in this episode. There's no fake love here. Because the truth is, I'm not happy. But I'm not sad. Like, I didn't lose any sleep last night. So it's not like that's the case. I'm just not like, he's not on my team. All right? He's not on my team. We already know how I feel about him. And hear me out. Karma's real. And no, I'm not saying for the reason you think, because I don't want to rupture the Achilles. Again, I didn't wish that on him. So I don't want people thinking, oh, you wishing bad on him. You hope you get a ruptured Achilles too. I'm going to explain why karma's real. And I'm not even going to talk about Jayson Tatum as a person when I explain this. I'm going to talk strictly hoops for a second, right? And again, what I'm about to say honestly doesn't have nothing to do with them. It's like, for example, in relationships, when you know how they say how you get them is how you lose them, especially when it comes to cheaters. Like, oh, if you found that person cheating, they probably gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna explain. This is my karma. Again, I'm a firm believer of karma, and I believe that because outside of the Pistons, folks that know me, they know Steph Curry is my boy. Steph Curry is my favorite basketball player. Period. Right? It's my favorite player to watch. Now, let's talk about Steph Curry and karma, for example. Steph Curry and Kevin Durant teamed up together. Shouldn't happen. This should not have happened in the NBA. It's dang near cheating when you put two MVPs together in their primes. That's cheating. But it happened. And look what Golden State did. They won 2 rings out the deal, back to back, right? With KD and Curry, that is. What happened in that last season? KD was in Golden State. KD tears his, or he tears his Achilles. Klay Thompson tears his ACL. KD leaves. Golden State the following season. Curry breaks his hand first few games into the season. So Golden State is done for the season. They so bad they got 3rd pick in the draft the following year. So that goes to show you, like, yeah, we teamed up together. It's almost like they made a deal with the devil, if you will, because they won a championship. 2 of them, just for the next season to go downhill. But again, it's not the end of the world for Boston fans right now because they bounced back. They did bounce back. I look at Jayson Tatum's run with the East last year. I've said it since last year. I didn't like the way he won that title. I didn't, and I'll stand by that. I didn't like that because every team he went against, star player was hurt. That's the facts. I don't care how you slice and dice it. I get it. The NBA, that's how things go. But we got to be honest here. Every team, either first or second best player was hurt that he went against last year. Except Dallas. And truth be told, they beat Dallas pretty much fair and square. Like, I knew they were going to beat Dallas, you know? But it happened, right? Now, y'all can get mad at me for saying this, but Tatum getting hurt ain't got nothing compared to how I felt when Cade Cunningham missed the whole season. Again, Boston fans, y'all just won the title last year. Y'all did. Y'all in the playoffs this year. Y'all had a good run. But I personally had season tickets the year Cade Cunningham missed the whole season.
I know you're still living your life after this.
Not my point guard, man.
Not my starting point guard! The season I get freaking season tickets, this happens! Why?
My money down the drain. My time, my gas, the concession prices at Little Caesars Arena. Pointless. Gone. But Cade bounced back. Last season with the NFL with my Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions that I work for, that I'm up and close and personal with. I watched Aiden Hutchinson break his leg, miss the whole season. There goes our Super Bowl chance. Hopefully he bounces back. We don't know. But these things happen. I had more of a hurt feeling towards that than with Jayson Tatum. You know why? Because those are my teams. I actually like Aiden Hutchinson. I love the Detroit Lions. I like Cade Cunningham. I love the Detroit Pistons. You see what I'm saying here? But my point is, Tatum's going to be fine. I don't know. Like, I get it. It sucks if you're a fan of his. If you're a fan of basketball, you're upset about it because he is a good player. I'm not going to take that away from him. I hate to admit it, but Tatum is a Hall of Famer now, as quiet as it's kept. If he never dribble another basketball again, if he take, if he don't take another shot again, he's a Hall of Famer, as quiet as it's kept, whether you like it or not. Because the NBA Hall of Fame is a little weak. But again, Tatum got all-star appearances, a ring. He got all that. He going in the Hall of Fame. It's just at the end of the day, truth is I don't like him. I respect his game. I didn't wish this on him. But I say all this to say, this beef between me and Tatum's been going on about 7 years now. 7 years. And I'm not at the point where I'll say I don't like him anymore. I don't. He got to do some things for me not to like him as much. Hey, it was a point I didn't like LeBron James. I grew to like him again, though. It was, as much as I just said Steph Curry's my favorite player to watch, it was a point I didn't like him. I grew to like him again. Kobe, grew to like him. All those players. At one point, I did not like him. But I grew to like him. So I'm not saying never say never with Tatum. It's just I don't like him right now. And I say all this to say, though, look, the man about to go through rehab. If he listening, you all know somebody who knows him. If he needs something to do, I'm willing to, hey, I ain't gonna lie. He give me the platform. I was gonna say I'll give him the platform. No, he giving me a platform because he the one with the audience, Hey, if he want to come on here and go off on me, so be it, because I'm gonna talk back, But we can have an honest convo. We can have an honest conversation. I will tell him, look, man, this is why I don't like you. And it ain't just for the reasons of what he did to me at that airport 7 years ago. But I end all this to say, somebody asked me recently, would I want Jayson Tatum in Detroit? And as much as it pains me to say this, the answer is yes. I would want him in Detroit. So with that being said, Tatum, you about to be out for a year. Some conversations going to be had. Who knows what the fate and the future of the Boston Celtics look like without you on the court. So you might be looking for a new home. So with that being said, it might be time to recruit. You might be looking for somewhere to go, somewhere to call home. So let's recruit, because I know a place for you. And that place is Detroit basketball.